Welcome to your free English lesson. This series will focus on parts of speech. This lesson will cover prepositions of time. It is important to write when you are asked to. It helps you to learn. You can use a whiteboard, but ideally a notebook would be best. That way, you can keep a record of your learning. There are 6 intended learning outcomes to achieve by the end of the lesson. 1. We are learning to understand what a preposition is. 2. We are learning to explain why we use prepositions. 3. We are learning to identify common prepositions of time in sentences. 4. We are learning to use prepositions to describe time. 5. We are learning to identify the noun phrase after the preposition. 6. We are learning to match prepositions with symbols and visuals to support meaning. A preposition is a word that tells us where, when, or how something is related to something else. A preposition usually comes before a noun. Here are some examples. I will meet you at the bus stop. She walked into the room. Prepositions help us describe location, place, talk about time, show movement or direction, connect ideas clearly in sentences. Without prepositions, sentences are confusing or incomplete. Most prepositions follow this pattern. Preposition plus noun or noun phrase. Some examples include during the movie, on Monday, by Friday. Prepositions of time are words that show when something happens. It is placed before a noun or noun phrase to give information about time. Adverbs of time also show when something happens, but a noun or object is not needed, and they can stand alone in a sentence. Preposition. She has been tired since this morning. Adverb. She left this morning and hasn't returned since. The preposition at indicates a specific point in time. Here is a symbol that illustrates the exact time. This is the definition. At is used for a precise time or fixed moment. It is used for clock times, specific moments, and parts of the day, including night. Listen to the example sentences. The class starts at 9 o'clock. We met at midnight. She studies at night. The preposition on indicates a specific day or date. Here is a symbol to illustrate one day. This is the definition. On is used for a particular day. It is used for days of the week, dates, and special days. Listen to the example sentences. The test is on Monday. My birthday is on July 10th. We don't work on Christmas Day. The preposition in indicates a period of time. Here is a symbol to illustrate a time block. This is the definition. In shows when something happens within a longer time frame. It is used for months, years, seasons, and parts of the day. Listen to the example sentences. School starts in September. She was born in 2012. We relax in the evening. The preposition before indicates earlier than a time. Here is a symbol to illustrate earlier. This is the definition. Before means earlier than a time or event. Listen to the example sentences. Wash your hands before dinner. He arrived before the lesson started. We stretched before the game. The preposition after indicates later than a time. Here is a symbol that illustrates later. This is the definition. After means later than a time or event. Listen to the example sentences. We eat dessert after dinner. She called me after school. He arrived after lunch. The preposition during indicates inside a time period. Here is a symbol that illustrates inside. This is the definition. During means at some point within a period of time. Listen to the example sentences. No talking during the exam. He fell asleep during the movie. We stayed inside during the storm. The preposition by indicates not later than. Here is a symbol that illustrates not later than. This is the definition. By shows the latest possible time something must happen. Listen to the example sentences. Finish your work by Friday. Please arrive by 8 a.m. Clean your room by tomorrow. The preposition since indicates a starting point, past to now. Here is a symbol that illustrates then to now. This is the definition. Since shows when something started and is continuing now. Listen to the example sentences. I have lived here since 2020. She has been tired since this morning. We haven't seen him since last week. The preposition until, till, or till indicate an end point. Here is a symbol that illustrates then until the end. This is the definition. Until or till shows when something stops. Till is the shortened version of until. It has the same meaning. It can be written with one L or two. When it is written with one L, an apostrophe is required. Listen to the example sentences. The shop is open until 6 p.m. We waited till midnight. The children played until sunset. Write this sentence, then circle the preposition. I like to read at night. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. Check your answer. I like to read at night. The preposition is at. Here is an extender for anybody who would like a challenge. Rewrite the sentence and change the verb. Write this sentence, then circle the preposition. We went hiking on the weekend. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. Check your answer. We went hiking on the weekend. The preposition is on. Write this sentence, then circle the preposition. We usually travel in summer. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. Check your answer. We usually travel in summer. The preposition is in. Write this sentence, then circle the preposition. We arrived before the movie started. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. Check your answer. We arrived before the movie started. The preposition is before. Write this sentence, then circle the preposition. Let's meet after the meeting. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. Check your answer. Let's meet after the meeting. The preposition is after. Write this sentence, then circle the preposition. She read during the trip. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. Check your answer. She read during the trip. The preposition is during. Write this sentence, then circle the preposition. The task must be completed by tonight. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. Check your answer. The task must be completed by tonight. The preposition is by. Write this sentence, then circle the preposition. He has worked here since last year. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. Check your answer. He has worked here since last year. The preposition is since. Write this sentence, then circle the preposition. Stay until tomorrow. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answer. Check your answer. Stay until tomorrow. The preposition is until. Thank you for watching this video. Watch it as many times as you need to master the intended learning outcomes. I hope that the content helped you to learn more about prepositions of time. Please like and subscribe for more lessons. There is a lot to learn, so don't give up. Keep believing in yourself and you will learn. See you next time. Bye.